Hey, y'all ain't subscribed yet? Man, like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button right now. All right, hey brother, what's y'all two names? Can y'all step around a little bit? What's your name again? Coin, what was you?
Adrian.
What y'all learned so far?
Israelites, Judah.
Y'all Israelites from the tribe of Judah. All right. How you know you from the tribe of Judah?
Black American.
That's the only reason you know. There are black people. There are multiple black nations.
Yeah, but every black people are different ethnicities.
Right.
That's just mine.
Okay. How do you know? So you just can't say I'm black.
Not for sure, but we usually the one without a flag, and we usually the group of people without all of that. That's American black.
Okay. You all right, but I was just asking you, if somebody come to you and say, how you know that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, I'm wondering what you would say. Your dad is from the tribe of Judah, okay. Let me give you a hint. Okay, because the curses of the Bible helps us describe who we are, right? How you know you from the tribe of Judah?
I just know the history about it.
Okay, let me give you a curse of the Bible. Because why are the curses upon us today, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? What did we do?
We betrayed God or some shit?
You said we betrayed God? What you say?
That's the question again.
Why are the curses upon the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
Bring it out.
Why are we a cursed people today?
I mean,
He said we betrayed God. What you say?
I guess I feel like generations of not living by the laws, I guess, by universal laws, spiritual laws.
Generations of not living by the laws. Okay, we that's true, but it's a reason that we're not living by the laws.
Right.
You gotta understand what happened to us, right? We didn't just stop doing stuff. Now you say we betrayed God. What are some ways we betrayed God?
that's just kind of where I was going with it.
Okay, you're right. Let's get 28 and 15. Check this out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
Hearken means to listen. So if we will not listen, read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we didn't do what? What did he say? Read that again.
If thou wilt not hearken
If we would not listen
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
we're supposed to do what?
Listen to all his commandments.
Do all his commandments.
Right.
That's the reason we're on the bottom. That's the reason we're cursed people.
That's right.
Because you got to understand, who are our forefathers? Do you even know your forefathers?
Bring it out.
They are.
Right.
Right? These are. Right? Because we spring from these different tribes.
Right.
Right? So, you ever heard of King David? King Solomon? All right? King Saul? The prophets of the Bible?
Right.
These are our forefathers.
Right.
All right? We don't know our forefathers today. Now check this out. Read it from the top again. I want y'all to listen closely.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So still to this day, what are we supposed to be doing?
Same thing, obeying commandments.
Doing his commandments.
Right.
If we didn't do that, what?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, why you think we still getting killed in the streets still to this day? Because we're not doing what? Huh? His commandments.
Right.
Why you think the police kill us and turn around and say we're not guilty? Because we're not doing what? Why you think we drop dead from smoking? catch heart attacks, lung disease.
Wake up, man!
All right? Why do you think we get heart attack diseases from eating pork? Because we what?
Right.
Huh? We're not doing his commandment.
Right.
Let me guess. You eat pork, right? Bacon. You eat any type of pork. Be honest.
I'm not gonna. I said like 10% of
Okay. Yes. Yes. If you eat a piece of bacon one day a week, you eat pork.
Right.
All right? That's the thing. Our people, we got to acknowledge these things. These are commandments of God these are some things that we shouldn't be doing. This is showing that we're breaking God's commandment.
Right.
Like you're doing right now, you're smoking. You're breaking the Lord's commandment.
Right.
So guess what? You're going to be judged for that.
Right.
All right? That's why you're cursed. Now, check this out. Go to verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So, you know any history about the pharaohs and Egyptians? Y'all heard anything about that? Who built the pyramids?
We did.
Huh?
We did.
We did, right?
Right.
All right, we built the pyramids for another black nation, or
Right.
another dark nation, which are the Egyptians. All right, that tells you all dark nations aren't the same.
Right.
Okay? Now, when we were leaving Egypt, read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay? The Lord said he was going to bring us into Egypt again, right? With ships. Okay? We left Egypt, right, the first time.
Right.
Egypt is a physical place, right? What do you think Egypt means? It's a place where we did what?
What do you mean by like the English? Like you talking about like a definition or like where?
Yeah, what do you think it means? So what were we doing in Egypt, in ancient Egypt? Who built the pyramids?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
Did we do it freely? Or were we forced to build the pyramids?
I would say free.
No, we were forced to build the pyramids.
Right.
We were the slaves of the Egyptians.
Right.
They were Pharaoh and all that. That's why you see, when you look at all the pyramids, you see black people on the wall working. That's us building up their empire.
That's right.
Now, let me show you what Egypt means spiritually. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Egypt means what? Read it again. Hey, y'all gotta pay attention. Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Egypt means what?
Bondage.
House of bondage.
Right.
What does it mean to be in bondage? Slave, right?
That's right.
All right, he raised up Moses during this time, right? Split the Red Sea and led us out of ancient Egypt.
Right.
Okay? He said he's the Lord thy God. He's our God. He's the one that brought us out of the land of Egypt, which means what? House of bondage,
Right.
slavery. All right? Go back to 68. Now, I told you earlier, if we didn't hearken, listen, to do the Lord's commandments, all these curses was going to come upon us.
Right.
Here's a curse. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Okay. Egypt means what? Bondage. He's going to bring us into Egypt again now. Check this out.
With ships.
How do we get over here? Slave ships.
That's right.
We're in bondage. We're in slavery. All right, keep reading.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said he was going to do this. This was written thousands of years ago.
Right.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We weren't going to see our homelands no more again. All right? And when we get brought into this Egypt on slave ships, we weren't going to see that ancient Egypt no more.
Right.
This is the new spiritual Egypt, meaning what? Bondage.
Right.
All right, there are more.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We were sold into who? Which is who? Our enemies.
Right.
Right? Read.
For bondmen
For bondmen, meaning slave men,
and bondwomen,
and slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
meaning no one is going to save us.
Right.
Nobody is going to save us. All right? So he scattered us. The Lord scattered us among all the nations.
Right.
These are the slave trade routes.
Right.
So not just America, anywhere you go on any side of the earth and see a black, Hispanic, or Native American man, we're going to be a slave to that nation.
That's right.
If you in Saudi Arabia, you're going to be a slave to Islam.
Right.
If you in India, you're going to be a slave to Buddha.
Right.
Every other god except your own.
Right.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.